The BMG crew. The BMG crew.
Hold on, let me do. What up, what up? It's your boy inside the BAD, Mr. Soldier, Mr. El Gapo, you already know.
And it's your boy Bugsy, Streets B. Dot, your boy BDLD, Big Daddy Long Stroke for all the ladies out there.
And welcome to the Smoke Lounge once again.
Smoke Lounge.
Yeah, we about to turn this bitch up upside down. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to all subscribers for subscribing. And at the end of this video, for those that haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that
notification bell right there, right down here. You dig?
Right, it's gonna let that
right down there. It's right there.
I'm pretty sure it's literally right
somewhere right here.
Right there. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up, Bugs?
Let's shout out to our sponsors. We want to shout out to our sponsor, Supreme Entertainment. We want to shout out to our sponsors, BMG Records. And we want to shout out to our sponsors, One Life.
And Shaggy Boys, Onyx Entertainment. And shout out to all my motherfucking soldiers out there. All the
to the BMG Knights.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my motherfucking potheads. Shout out to all the companies, the sponsors that
you know, cookies and the HT treats.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout them out.
Out here.
We out here.
We growing as the show goes, as we say.
You dig?
You know what I'm
saying? So, to all my people out there, how was your week, my boy?
Boy, do you really want to know? I had some coward break into my car.
What? Yeah, I remember that, man. You called me, I was like, what?
I'm telling you, man, this is crazy. But you know what? I bounced back. I took an L, but I bounced back. You dig? I don't fall for long, man.
No, that's good shit. That's good shit.
You know, how was yours, though?
My week was cool, slow, and peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Just took care of the kids with their schooling and shit. You know, I ran around, made little dollars. But other than that, chilling.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. We had a good time. We had a blast. Shout out to everybody that's supporting us and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all the new subscribers. We up to about 11, 12 subscribers now. I know we starting off slowly, but if you catch on, don't be late.
Facts. Let's get on to our first segment. Pass me the lighter, man.
First segment today is Did you see that goddamn debate?
Oh, you mean the child fight? Yeah.
You seen that child fight?
That shit remind me of a playground back in the day. Go ahead, Thompson. I got you. Thank you.
Bro, I couldn't believe that's just a disgrace,
man,
of a debate. That looked like a grown child argument, my dude.
It sure did.
He kept telling them to shut up.
You clown.
When have you ever seen a public debate like that and they telling each other to shut up?
They didn't even let the man ask him a question, finish his questions.
Yo, he was getting frustrated. Homeboy looked like he was about to lose his head, kid.
And now, for those that don't know, your president, because he ain't mine.
For real. That nigga.
He's saying that Biden does not want to do a second debate because of disrespect, the amount of disrespect and
Well, bro, did you hear the stuff he was pulling out? I didn't know Biden did all that stuff.
I didn't either. The whole 94, they said 94 calling us, what was it, super terrorists or something like that?
Yeah, super Negro terrorists or something like that, man.
But did you hear about that? Did you know about that? Because
I didn't know about
that. I honestly haven't heard about that. Never heard about
that. But I could tell it was true. You know how I knew it was true? Because every time he asked Biden a question, the man was stuttering. The man was stuttering. And you could see right under the collar, he was getting a little red.
True. But like I say, it's not what you did yesterday, it's what you can do tomorrow.
For real.
All right. Yeah, he fucked up back then. Let's keep it 100. Right now, he's the only one that's defending this other dickhead. So it's like, what can we do? I really don't want another term of this disaster that we have had.
So to all our listeners out there, to all our viewers, make sure y'all go out there
and vote, because it's very important.
Get this clown out of here.
It's very important. Remember, your kids are right now sitting at home. At home doing schoolwork.
And got you doing schoolwork.
And not only that, you supposed to be at work
making money.
And your bills
are you not getting no money?
It's just we right now as the United States as a unit, we're not looking good.
We're not together.
We're supposed to be the strongest country, and we're not.
We very weak right now. I'm sorry, I'm in this country and it feels a little weak out here in these streets.
Yeah.
There ain't no unity. Everybody done gone goddamn cuckoo.
Yeah.
They letting cops run around and shoot black people like it's a damn target practice game.
Not only just black people, just people, period. Their job is to protect us. They ain't protecting the goddamn thing.
You know what they protected?
Themselves.
You know it.
That bad.
Serve and
Their
protect.
brotherhood.
That should be on the side of the car. Serve and protect themselves.
Right.
That's some bullshit right here, boy. I ain't never seen something like that. What else have you seen going on this week? You know what I'm saying? I heard about we was just talking about it on the topic right before we started the show. It was about, Meg Thee Stallion and her homegirl shooting her foot.
Yeah, y'all told me.
So she was lying on Tory.
Yeah, y'all told me some shit that I did not know. Yeah.
How she lying on Tory?
That's crazy.
I can't believe she lied on Tory. Megan. Shut up.
And for you thotties thinking that you own a man without a ring, you need to stop it. Nigga, y'all don't own that goddamn man until that nigga says it's married. And even then, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, because he's still gonna leave it, you know.
That nigga, you know what I'm saying? She was on quarantine.
You know, it's like a list of things you never know that y'all can lose one. You know, you lose a man early anyway.
This is crazy.
So what's up with you other than that, bro?
Other than that, you know what I'm saying? We doing a lot of things. BMG, you know what I'm saying? We making a lot of moves, doing a lot of things. Make sure y'all go check out the sounds. It's on and hot. Shout out to everybody that we got coming up on those features, because we about to blow shit off the map.
Oh yeah, we got that feature with Kato, right?
Yeah, shout out Kato. It's his birthday. Shout out Kato.
Shout out Kato, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Kato, you did.
Yeah, man. Besides smoking and watching the game and shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
Wasn't there a fight? Didn't some twin brothers or something was fighting?
Twin brothers. I saw the fight on Saturday.
Who was that?
I forgot the name of it. We're gonna touch that when we get the sports guy. We definitely gonna touch that. We're gonna touch around with that.
So what you want to go to commercial, give him a break?
Well, yeah, because my blunt looking kind of, you know what I'm saying? So let's go for a break real quick. We'll be right back, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, see, he be swearing up on the radio station. You gonna get us back up in here.
But I know that's not. What up? We're back at it once again.
What's good, folks? We're here with our first guest, HT Treats.
Hey.
What's up, HT Treats?
How y'all doing?
Chillin'. We see you brought the lollipops and the candy.
Yes. I got my lollipops. I got my big ass gummy bears. This is hard candy gummy bears, though. It's not the.
Show them up to the camera.
So like, it's hard candy. They just look like bears, but it's hard candy, and it's my own little mixture flavor. So it's like apple watermelon. It's dope. It's so good. Apple watermelon.
Facts, I just ate one of them late.
Bomb.
Yeah.
And this particular one is 700 milligrams.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
Okay.
Mad bomb.
So just for the scientific,
Yep.
I don't know what's the process that you go through that.
To make this?
Yeah, so what you go through?
Really?
No, we don't have to go detailed. Just break it down to me. Break it
Give me
down.
that summary.
You know what I'm saying? Summary it up.
This particular ones I made with coconut oil. I didn't use the butter. I made coconut oil. I feel like when you use the butter, it kind of solidifies on the back of them and it makes it weird.
Yeah, okay.
So I used the oil
Alright.
and it was better. So this one's 700 milligrams and my lollipops are 500 milligrams and then my little hard candy leaves. These particular ones are 300 milligrams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But,
So-
you know.
So you do all type of candies, or is it
I do candies, I do brownies, cookies, banana bread, pound cake. I also do food. I do chicken. I serve over the chicken.
gonna have to hit you up with some chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Fried wheat
serve the
chicken.
Right.
Who
And
wants some
then-
fried wheat chicken?
Then
That
I made
sounds
I actually mastered this barbecue sauce, infused barbecue sauce, which
Weed barbecue sauce.
is bomb. Because I put it,
Have you tried seafood?
yes, I put it on
Lobster.
lobster all the time.
right. I can only imagine
Like,
how.
oh my god, we butter with some lobster?
There used to be a show back on Viceland that it was basically infused. He would bring the chef over and they would cook all these type of foods.
Yeah.
That's dope, because honestly the only thing infused that I've eaten is candy.
Nah, yo, you can do so much with infusions, like this. Not even just the lobster, the chicken. I do like I said, the barbecue sauce. Then there's you can infuse like the cornbreads and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like it's a science to this. You can just cook with the butter. The butter is the oils. You can cook with all of it, just in normal regular food that you eat. for people like me who like my anxiety sometimes is really bad and I don't really like to smoke.
Okay.
So I infuse my foods to control like my anxieties and stuff.
Okay.
Like a lot of people do like use CBD, but then like sometimes the CBD and the THC in it is not what I need at that point.
Okay.
Because I feel like a lot of CBD is like downers, it hits you really hard, it puts you like back. It gives you that mellow. For me anyway, it gives me that mellow feeling.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Have you one thing? Do you taste everything that you make?
Of course, I taste everything.
So I'm guessing when you start baking, you are baked.
I'm baked.
Yes. Okay. Because if it was up to me, I'll be sleeping for a few hours. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know, it depends because it took me a while to master that, like to master what's the uppers and what's the downers. And you know, when you're infusing certain weeds, you gotta figure out the strands and what you're cooking with and what you're breaking down, because there are some weeds out there that are downers and there's some weeds out there that are uppers. You just gotta figure it out.
Okay.
And then once I figured out the science behind that, it became easy.
You ever had a fucked up high?
Yeah.
What did you stay there?
Like OD high?
Not an OD high.
I just said I had a friend of mine. He smoked with me. So I light up another blunt. He's like, "Are you sure, man? I gotta go to work." I was like, "What time you gotta go to work?" He's like, "Maybe in an hour." I was like, "Maybe in an hour." Maybe in an hour. All right. I'm gonna let this blunt.
Where you work, around the corner?
Yo, my dude, he didn't get up off the couch. I'm just standing there like, "Yo, you gotta go, son. You gotta go to work. What's going on? When are you leaving?" It's crazy.
You got lazy. I was a downer.
Then to find out, he ate a couple of edibles before he saw me.
Oh, so
and they exploded him with the
that's
blunt.
not smart.
You
That's
killed
not
him with the
smart.
blunt, bro.
I think so.
That's
It wasn't
not
my
smart.
fault. You know what I'm
So
saying?
how long you been doing this?
Honestly, I've probably been doing this maybe 2.5 years. Like the first year, I want to say I spent on just learning the science behind making the butter, the oils, and just like infusing certain things with it.
Critiquing yourself.
Yes, critiquing what I was doing, because it wasn't just about the high or the upper. For me, it was about knowing it,
Right.
and also because I have kids and stuff like that. I have a son and my daughter, they both have ADHD. So when I first started this, it was about that, to see what I can infuse to pull the THC out and get the CBD to help them, versus giving them a pill to take. You know what I mean?
And that's the magic about marijuana, that it helps.
Yeah.
It's not, a lot of people not just smoking weed just to have fun, just to chill in the block and smoke. A lot of these people that you see is smoking is one, they aggravated and they need something to calm them down.
Right.
And if you think about it, what they do at the hospital, they give you a pill so you can calm down, or go talk to a therapist, or go to this. You know what I'm saying? This is our therapy. This is how we
calm down.
Wow.
And it's not even just for like calming down. It's like it's for pain and stuff. Like I have a lot of my clients are actually cancer patients. Like they would rather have the edible versus smoking the weed. So like when I tell you, like when I first started doing this, I didn't think I would meet the kind of people I've met doing this.
Yeah.
But again, like a lot of my clients are patients of like cancer care, who are just looking for something that they don't have to smoke, and they can just eat it and then take it that way, because they also have sometimes a harder time eating, and this helps them eat. And then this also helps their pain. Some of them use it just to relax so they can sleep at night, so they're not in so much pain. Like it's not just about the high. It's really not. It's so many
What
things.
weed school did you go to?
It's a weed school of harmony.
Weed school of harmony. Okay. So tell the people where you can find your HD treats, fan pages, and all that.
So right now I just have my Instagram, which is at HT Streets, and you can find that's there at HT Streets. So then if you want to get some stuff, just hit me up and inbox me. I will respond. I respond to all my fans and all my clients. So yeah.
And she brought us a whole bunch of
stuff.
Right, like these are my lollipops. Like my lollipops are lit. Like I love these the most. And then there's this one treat, my Oreo bites. Those Oreo bites are like life. Yeah. Those are the ones. those are the ones that like I love the most. And then of course I make the cookies. And then my biggest seller for my clients mostly is like my pound cake, because it's a whole cake. And I want to say that whole cake, once ingested, I wouldn't suggest one person eat it on whole, but that particular cake has 2,000 milligrams of THC in it because the amount of butter I need to use to make it.
So check it out. I'm a person, I don't like to fly. That's what I need when I'm about to hit that airport, because I do not
Right, and it just
fly.
depends on how big of a piece you cut when you eat it. I'm just saying in a whole, it's about 2,000 milligrams.
Okay.
Okay, somebody don't OD on some cake. So all you fat kids out there that like to eat, don't touch this pound cake. Don't eat it all by yourself. Bite your other little chubby friend. Because if you try to get shit by yourself, you're going to die. You're going to OD on some
Or
shit.
just don't eat it in one sitting.
You don't want nobody to find you with a pound cake all over your mouth just laid out.
See, that's the problem with treats. If you give me, you know what I'm saying, let's say chocolate cake, and you just like, yo, this is infused. But dude, that cake is gone, dude. It's not if it's good. It's
But
gone.
we give you the munchies.
Right. So after I smoke a blunt, then you eat some of that cake, and it's like, yo, I need some milk with this. Then you're like, that cake is good. I want some more. Next thing you know, man, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. You're staring at the TV.
Yeah, you can't give me a chocolate cake.
Or like it didn't.
Chocolate.
So here's the newest thing I'm trying out. Soon as I master it, I'll come back and I'll let y'all try it. But I'm trying out infused cheesecake. So I made it once and it was alright. I feel like I need to try it a couple more times before it's like mastered. But when I get that, I'm gonna bring it onto the show for y'all.
Definitely.
Okay.
We thank you for coming through and bringing us all this.
Volunteering your
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm definitely gonna be staring at the TV trying to play Madden. High as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is because I got them treats. You know what I'm saying? Now tell them again where they can find you.
At HT Treats on Instagram.
And as you can see, it's right below us. So make sure y'all go hit her up. Cause she got them treats, and not only treats, she cook food. So,
Yes,
you know what
I
I'm saying?
do cook food and I will cater. So again,
Money is a
hit
must.
me up at HT Treats, inbox me. I will infuse some stuff for a party. Don't worry about it. Just
I know
let
you
me
mac and cheese head would want some infused shit. You
For
know
real.
what I'm saying?
That's another thing I can do though. That
She
big
infuses her mac and cheese.
lobster macaroni and cheese is
Okay.
infused.
Oh,
It's
man.
bomb.
I'm getting hungry. With that
I'm
being
getting
said, we're gonna go to a commercial break. We'll be right back with the sports. Let's get it poppin'. DMG at the sports. Yeah, we're back with the sports. It's time for that sports time. And since we are right now with the brains of 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 the brains, you dig? Let them know who you is. You know what I mean?
Call me Chris SBE from Shaggy Bros.
Yeah, we got the Shaggy Boys in the
Shaggy
building.
boys in the building.
Yeah,
Of course. You watch that fight?
I definitely did on Saturday. I definitely saw that fight, but I just don't remember. I was high as shit. I don't remember the name. What was it? The one that was dancing. What's his name? Alexania. Yeah.
It was
Alexania
versus Costa.
Costa. Yeah. I once again. It went
2 rounds. 2 rounds.
No. It went all the way to the end. Didn't it?
2 rounds. It was knocked on the second round.
Right, now I'm on the second, right. Now, see, because the thing is, I'm telling you, I told you those other ones gonna kick in the mid-show, and I'm feeling kind of nice right now.
Yeah, Alessandro called it out. He said he was going to break him down. He couldn't meet the weight. He was stalking, I believe, a belt on before the fight.
He said he was drinking water.
Yeah,
He said water doesn't cut
Yeah,
it.
he was like, you need to be like 70%, not 30.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so, you know, he already knew that he was gonna knock him. The only thing about me that I honestly think they should have never stopped the fight. When he was on the floor, he hit him twice, and then what's his name? Costa opened up his hands, and then Alexander hit him again. Yeah, but it was. I feel like he was. You know what I'm saying? He was knocked out for a second. Then he woke back up. You know what I'm saying? I think that they should have just gave him a little more seconds to handle that. You know what I mean? Yeah, quick nap. It was just quick. It was a hit. Oh, and he woke up. Oh shit! Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. That's how I thought it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what was going on with sports, my man?
How you feel about the Celtics being out?
It's all good. I was going for the Celtics or the Lakers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because your boy was born in the West and I was raised in the East. So I get the pick. You know what I'm saying? I get the pick.
I'm
It's either or. It's either or. You can't pick.
I'm disappointed. That's like me going for New England and New York at the same time.
Yeah, it's terrible.
You know why I had a feeling they wasn't, bro? Because they still ain't got that dog in them like they supposed to.
They need a big man in the Celtics.
Yeah.
I think one big man.
Yeah, they need a big man that
That's gonna do some
that's
work.
gonna do some work. You know, not talking shit about our players, but they just need somebody that really take charge. Everybody wants to take charge, but they're not. They're not. Nobody's taking charge.
They don't know who they want to take charge.
See, but now if you talking like that, the Celtics ain't gonna go anywhere. No offense to the
So
big
who
man.
do
They
you
need to
think
get
should
up out
take
of there.
charge? Who do you think should take charge?
Well, I think we should make trades. Get our big man out of there. We could either get Cat or Miles Turner from the Pacers. I think that's our best bet. You go there, you get a big man who could space the floor. Move the ball.
Wait. What about this kid that's coming from college?
Who?
Melo,
He
yeah.
dropped out of the draft. You didn't hear that?
What?
Yeah, he dropped out. Yeah, he dropped out of the draft. He's no longer in the draft.
He got scared.
Well, I mean, I think he just didn't want to go to Minnesota. Minnesota said they were going to sign him, first overall pick. He wanted to go to Golden State.
Stupid. Drop all that money. That's like just going into the bank and they open up the vault and said,
Here,
you can have anything you want.
Don't worry, like
Anything. Just go ahead, go grab, and whatever you have, just you can be like, nah. Just walk away. Nah, I'm good. I live off food stamps. I'm Gucci. That just doesn't make no sense to me.
I said, nah, I don't want to go to the Minnesota World.
I'm sorry. I would have taken any team that picked me.
I mean, if
damn.
you think about it, he never went to college. He's playing overseas. So
he's getting paid.
He could just stay 1 year overseas.
And then
put
come
up
back.
his stats better.
You think his father had something to do with that?
No, his father doesn't want him to go to Golden State. He said he disagreed.
Why doesn't want to go to Golden State?
Uh,
He don't gonna run.
I think his father has a little tension with Golden State.
If you think about it, he's a guard.
Right.
They
He gonna get him run.
Yeah, they got Clay and Curry. Where they gonna put him?
For real, he's gonna sit on the
Most
bench.
likely 6 man. True. There's no point of signing him there. Minnesota could move him. They could put him as a shooting guard because they only got.
He might drop down to Boston.
So who you think is going to take it at the end?
Who's the number
Next
one
year?
draft pick?
No, who's going to take this whole thing? Is it the Lakers or the
Lakers.
Heat?
And 4.
So you
think they're going to sweep them?
Bro, do you see the ass whooping they put on his
That's why I said I think the Celtics should have won because it would have been a better game.
If you think about
Facts. That's why I wanted the Celtics Lakers.
I mean, if you think about it, they're trying to let LeBron slide by. It is 17.
Get them Lakers to
17.
Yo,
Tied up.
yo, is it me? Yeah.
You tie it up, and then next year you have Celtics and LA in the finals. I mean, whoever takes it is 17-17.
I'm hoping that one of these days we'll get a basketball player up in here, possibly LeBron, if we can get that big. You know what I'm saying? So I can ask him some serious questions. Did he think everything was handed to him, or do you think it was stripped to him?
Because for this, the bubble?
Yeah.
Nah, it's just the whole point.
I just think they got a super team
Bro,
right
I
now,
knew,
dude.
bro.
It's a lot of role players.
Bro, yo, but look at it, bro. Dwight, no one drafted.
Right.
LeBron, no one drafted.
Right.
Everybody
Everybody on that team is just it's crazy.
Bro, they got 3 dudes that start. That was drafted number 1.
That's like the West. That's the West team period right there. That's the West team
But
right
remember,
there.
Dwight fell off at a period of time, and he was on a free agent contract, so they could just sign him for 1 year for whatever.
I think it's because they overhyped him.
But that's the whole thing. You getting them that cheap, but you getting that drafted Dwight
Yeah.
with veteran brains.
Yeah.
That's why he's doing what he's doing.
I mean, he's been to the finals. He's been to the finals
Once.
against LA.
Yeah, now he's in there with LA. I thought that shit was funny.
So what
I
about
thought
the
that was straight
Patriots? Huh?
karma.
Patriots.
Yeah, let's
I
move on to
don't
the
feel about
Patriots.
Cam
I respect the man. I just feel that he's just right now here for now. I feel
I
that
think they
Belichick.
used him for like
I think Belichick has
he
a
has
plan
a
for
draft
next year.
Who's a good quarterback coming out of college right now? I guarantee he's watching for him.
I don't think there's that many. There's that many. I mean, Cam was suits that one time. He was a season MVP.
You think how many years they signed him for?
And
One.
So he didn't care.
That's what I think. He's gonna prove a point.
Yeah, and
the
remember-
Patriots are going all the way.
He's coming off of an injury. So
Yeah.
So
you have to sign him for
I
one.
believe that we can go all the way because we still got the same.
The Patriots are going all the way.
You got a Brady with a better arm.
And it's gonna be and mark my words, it's gonna be Brady and Cam,
in Tampa Bay.
right?
That's what Super Bowl.
That's the Super Bowl. Mark it. It's gonna be, and the reason why is because Brady's out the proof point, and Cam and the Patriots. Period.
Is it me? Yo, Brady look fat.
Yeah, Brady been eating. I don't know. I don't know what type of food they giving him out there, yo. you know,
You look nice and slim around here.
You right. Oh yeah, he looked at all.
He look
skinny
for you
and
now.
shit.
Down in Florida, he got all the good food, you know.
He's got what the Hoagie son, but
Right. But man, thank you for coming on the show, man. We appreciate you a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little turned up. We be right back on the Smoke Lounge. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a break and let's get it out.
Spending all time coming, can I be free now? A man that stands for nothing, falls for anything. Ronnie Q was the first to bring up the evidence. But every day it was enough for you to feel my pain. I can't breathe, yeah. This was for training my mind, and it's family. Yeah. Can you feel my pain? I want you to change. You wanna hit me down and lock me in a chain. There's no way to keep like it was cutting. Because I mean, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Say my name now, Black Lives Matter. All I want to say is, ain't no really power. Get ready for the change. Got it. What you doing? You know what you're doing. Stop in totality. Why you feeling down? You scared and feeling. Why these white cops down? You stuck in this right there. Doing all these times like future continents. I'm feeling. It's on my mouth. Yes, black man strategy. Smart human strategy. Using Jim Crow. All my people, that shit was savage. George Trayvon, God, that move was massive. I'm playing for my father once. It didn't have to be.
Yo, what it do? We're back. And we're back with that tea time. And we have here
The sexy Shartae's in the building.
Yeah.
what's poppin', Tay?
What's going on, brother?
So tell us what's the tea, girl?
Man, oh man, there's a lot going on in the world, okay? So let's start off with a little bit of, celebrity news.
Okay.
So there's an issue going on with sisters Lisa Ray and the Brat.
Oh,
I don't know.
I heard about
I don't
that.
know if a lot of people know that Lisa Ray and the Brat were sisters. It's me a while to figure it out. I didn't know until probably about 5 years ago. Funny. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, not like.
They definitely don't, and they don't even have like the same mentality, like two people who grew up in the same household.
Facts.
But so I guess they have a little, family issues where the Brat kind of pushed Lisa Ray out. She was making moves without Lisa Ray knowing.
That's because she was in a relationship.
I get it.
She's coming out the closet.
Oh wow.
First of
Like
all,
R. Kelly.
wait a minute.
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute.
Coming out the closet.
Time out. Anybody that knows the Brat, grew up with the Brat.
No, she
was a lesbian.
I'm gonna say, but I think to her, she felt she had to let the world know.
Right, but the world knew.
But the world already knew.
We knew it in the 90s.
We knew when you came out with the brat tat.
Right. On that ass. Remember? Yes. We already knew the Brat. We already knew. Okay. It's okay.
So she was Tyrese too.
So Lisa Ray's birthday was recent.
Oh.
So I don't know if anybody knows about the show Sipping with Queens.
Yep, I heard about that show. That show was a good show.
So Lisa Ray, they had a show on her birthday. So the Brat came on to surprise her sister and sing happy birthday to her. Lisa Ray wasn't happy. There was no happy in that birthday.
Oh my goodness.
Why is it? That's some shit.
So
What's going on there?
I'm gonna explain why. On Lisa Ray's behalf, she felt like her sister was doing things and she wasn't a part of it. She felt like she wasn't included in her sister's life at that moment. So when Lisa Ray went on an interview and they asked her about her sister's engagement and her coming out, Lisa Ray had no idea what was going on, so she was blindsided. So she felt some kind of way.
Stop being in your damn feelings.
Right.
What the hell?
And then to add icing on the cake, the Brat's the little sister. So she kind of did it on the show because everybody knows Lisa Ray is a savage. She doesn't give a fuck. She say what she want, how she want, when she want. And she feel how she feel it, and she says what she says. So the Brat used her show platform to kind of, extend an olive branch. But Lisa Ray wasn't having it. She wasn't having it. She came for her neck on that show.
Let's take a listen.
That I've grown up, but it's not cool and it's my fault that I stayed so that you had. I am, and I just did not want to just hear it from the blogs and from the interviews of people asking me questions, and I didn't know what to say because I didn't hear it from you, and I got to see it someplace else, and so I'm hurt. That's what I am.
Oh my lord.
It's all love. Don't talk about it, now. It's all good. But I think that y'all should, pick up the phone and holler at each other. Don't let me more time like that. That's fun. Come on, baby. Try it again. You know what? I think y'all need to wait. I'm in the waiting zone. So I'll wait. I'll see, that's what I'm talking about right there. It's all good, girl. You know how? What's that? Not y'all. What's that? You're not in, the waiting zone. Why not? Oh, don't ruin your birthday now, Ray. Come on. No, because everything else is playing out, you know what I mean, via Instagram, via blog, via all of that. Because what I'm finding out is all that way. I'm not finding out nothing and shit personally. So I guess my place is not what I thought it was. That's not true.
She sounds real fucking upset.
When I tell you, she came for the brat's neck.
Yeah.
And the look on the brat's face, I felt her pain.
Yo,
as a little sister, she looked like she wanted to cry. She just wanted to say happy birthday to her sister, you know what I mean? And Lisa Ray just took it all the way left.
Yo, that's embarrassing. I didn't like her after I seen that.
I was a little perturbed too, I'm not gonna lie, because I've always loved Lisa Ray. Since the Players Club, I've always loved her. But that kind of perturbed me just a little bit.
Who else is going on?
So, on some ghetto news.
What's the ghetto news? Oh shit, we in the ghetto.
So, there was a major beef in the hood between a male worker in the hood and some other chick in the hood. So I don't know if everybody knows about the Shit Strong TV group
I heard
on
about
Facebook.
that. I heard about that.
It's the ratchetry that goes on in there. Okay.
I'm part of the group.
So there's a live of two girls getting beat up. Fighting.
Oh.
But if anybody's seen the episode of Martin, remember when the boxing, the nigga had the lumps?
Yeah.
That's what she looked like.
Ooh,
They caught her coming across the camera and somebody she was bubbled like.
And she was fighting fucking Mike Tyson.
God, yeah.
In her male uniform.
Oh man, she was a male woman?
Yes.
That's why would you beat up? Can somebody tell me why would you beat up your friendly mailman? Like, come on, man.
Stimulus, nigga. She didn't bring the stimulus.
That wasn't on time, honey.
Yeah, that is just straight up wrong, man.
It was, but the sad part about it was that her friends were there.
And nobody jumped in.
Nobody helped her.
But
While
everybody
screaming help. But they all filmed it. But here's the kicker. One of her friends who actually was there went live the next day to defend her. Technically, she didn't get her ass whooped fully. First of all, you either win or you don't. There is no middle. Either you win or you lose. And she definitely lost.
So she had to go make up for that.
But her friend went live, went crazy, but you was there and you didn't help your friend.
She was filming it. She was crazy.
But that's that generation right now. What could we
One guy hold the phone, one the other on the day after.
But there's like 5 blocks. You didn't need to hold the phone. There was already 12 people there recording.
Everybody want to go viral on this.
She
We want to see who grew up with it first.
She had to get on her live.
Well, whoever this friend is, she would have to catch them hands too, bitch, because the loyalty is not real. I'm built different. I don't know about anybody else, but you know.
Well, now to the local news, man.
Now to the local news. So there was a shooting about 30 minutes ago, so anybody that knows anybody that's been in Southie recently, please check on your people.
Yeah.
Other news.
In Southie too, a female gets run over by a semi. I seen the pictures and it was sad.
Brutal?
Yeah, like she was exploded from the bottom down. Like it was crazy.
That's crazy.
There was
crazy.
also another woman hit
I seen a car
by a
flip over.
stolen car.
That shit was crazy.
Right, an 80-year-old.
80-year-old,
Right,
hit and run,
right.
and they still haven't
He
catch
still haven't caught him.
I was on live with my man Tyrone. A car flipped over. And he turned his camera around. And I was watching.
In Hyde Park, actually in Hyde Park, a car broke in half, man.
Wait, what?
Yeah, last week a car broke in half.
It's
And I guess they were racing. They were racing and the car
quarantine.
Yo,
split right down the middle.
quarantine got Boston out of
It's
control.
crazy.
It's
And
out of control.
on a serious note, Boston right now, we be on the red flag, so make sure everybody
Yes.
take care of your
Yes,
Put on your mask.
COVID numbers have spiked in Massachusetts and Boston particularly. So I need everybody to really start being real cautious about what they're doing. Wash your hands regularly, wear your mask regularly, and please stay 6 feet away from each other.
Right.
I work in
Stay small.
healthcare. I do this all day, every day. Every day.
That's good shit.
Sitting in all that PPE, sweating bullets, cleaning rooms after every single patient that walks in there. It's a
You
lot.
offended, right?
Don't do me. I don't play them games.
It's fucking.
I wear mask, shield, goggles. I'm not playing no games. They won't get me. They will not get me. But also for the mothers and fathers who have homeschool children, be careful because the numbers in Boston public schools are also spiking because school is now opening up.
And that's why I kept mine home.
Oh, I kept mine home too. I kept mine clean home.
My dog doesn't go to school.
I can't stand you.
Right?
I'm just send that nigga to dog school.
Right. Don't send the dog.
She's fine where she at. Shout out to my baby Beva. She take care of my baby Lana. So yeah. Like I said, I ain't gotta worry about that.
Yeah, I kept mine home. She was like, she called me today, as a matter of fact. Mommy, they said that I'm supposed to be in school today. Wait, what? I already filled out that paperwork. You are from remote.
You're from remote.
I have to call to school today. Like,
So y'all actually had a choice?
yes. So they had a choice between.
So why is it that I hear some people saying, "Oh, I'm forced to take my kid to school"? They start
Because, the only way you're forced is if you did not fill out the paperwork to have your kid come in.
Oh, see,
Because they automatically default
you
you.
see.
If you don't fill it out, they default you
I did not
automatically.
know that. I thought they were being forced to go back.
No.
to school.
They sent all Boston public school students' parents an email. You're supposed to go in the email. You're supposed to fill out the paperwork to find out to say whether you want them to go to school for those 2 days a week and be remote
Hell
2 days
no.
a week, or to be remote completely.
Fuck that.
Okay? If you did not fill that paperwork out, guess what? You have to go back to school until you tell them that you want your kid to be remote.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
for those parents who feel like they have been forced, you didn't. You didn't do your job. You didn't do what you were supposed to do, and they defaulted you. So call your kids' school and let them know that you want them to be remote only if that's your choice.
And you heard it right here at Tea Time. We're gonna take a break.
Biggity facts, bro. Let's take a biggity break.
Yeah.
They always said we need to play low, bro. So let them know. I'm a lyrical psycho. You feelings like Michael, who's running the streets. Bugatti, baby, roll with a banger. Give me a change, we're chasing them G's. Bugatti, teams controlling the cities. 3 teams with me, running the beat. Bugatti, teams up in the building. Woman and children, we want to see. Bugatti.
And we're back at it again. Man,
Popping, folks.
thank everybody for tuning in.
Thank everybody for tuning into the show today. We really appreciate everybody that is subscribing and tuning into the show. We keep supporting, we keep growing. We appreciate you. You can always find us on IG at @blackmarket_smoke lounge. You can find us on Twitter at @blackmarket_smoke lounge. You can find us on Facebook at @blackmarket_smoke lounge.
Thank you for the team behind the people behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Shaggy
Turn up to
Bro,
the Shaggy Bro
Onyx
camera crew.
Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Queen Entertainment, BMG. Man,
Yes,
this is
everybody.
another one. Y'all, yeah, I want to shout out,
To the cooking gang.
you know what I'm saying, the edibles. What's the name?
HT Trees.
HT
So I
Trees,
guess
you know what I'm
HT Trees.
saying?
In Sexy Shantae with the T with the pinkies up.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, once again, thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna eat another edible and possibly try to drive home.
Said try.
If not, I'm just gonna be parked outside. You just gonna check on me in an hour. I just get downstairs.
You sure?
Probably not.
Somebody make sure this man get home safe. Okay.
Y'all already know. Make sure y'all go check all my pages. All you gotta do is Google me. It's Sinbad #1 Life and everything. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go check out those tracks on iTunes, Spotify, and everything else. Oh yeah, we got a new show coming soon by the Shaggy Boys.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be fire.
Make sure y'all tune into that one.
It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. As a matter of fact, we gonna be there.
Yeah, we're the first guy.
Let Chris know I'm going to collect my money.
Let Chris know I'm going to take my money.
I'm coming for that. You know what I'm saying? Any game, yo, Shaggy Bros, man, we here. We ready for that. We ready for that.
Smoke Lounge coming for you.
We talking. You know what I'm saying? Smoke Lounge to Yerka broadcast, dog. You know what I'm saying? We talking to the Shaggy Bros broadcast. We're gonna take over.
Facts. Even a 2-on-2 basketball.
Y'all blessed. Stay up.
Peace.